Here we are at 10:04. I'm 4 minutes late for my commitment to get these going every weekday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And here we are trying to scare up some people who are interested in art and laughter and love and cats. It's Norhan says hi. Philip Trainspotter says hi. Rest in Peace Legend says hey. It's Matthew. Hello. Man, everybody's here. Look at that. Look at that pile up. Look at that pile up. Hey, Daddy. Let's see what happens. Already 4 likes and 3 viewers. How is that possible? Sparkles forever. Hey, come on. Let's get the algorithms going our way today. 5 likes and 3 visitors. Want to do a collab? Sure. Yeah, 34 viewers and no time at all. 1 minute and 19 seconds. That's cool. Yeah, I always like to collab. We have a little different situation here today. I can't find Keyboard Cat. He's in the house, I know that, because I just fed him a while ago and he chomped it, but he's not in one of his regular places, which is not his shtick. So I don't know where I'm going to look for him, but we will find him. In the meantime, I am going to show one quick video here. And once I get logged in. Okay, this is called, This is called a Keyboard Cat Classic. I put it up quite a while ago. And it's actually a movie I made of myself, a sort of a pseudo trailer. Hey, there's Kula. Hey, good morning, sir, Madam Kula. Cuphead Spartan. Yes, Cuphead Spartan is saying we need to do something with that toy, and we do. It's time. Oh, the cat's alive. We'll visit him. We'll find him. I'll shake the food can or start rustling the supply of his, his happy place, his catnip. Okay, so here is kind of a pseudo trailer for a movie called Charlie Sits on His Ass, which is me. And here it goes. Hope somebody enjoys this. And then we'll go find that cat. We'll find him. He's hiding.
Another reason to be a good driver is saving money.
Let's see. So there you go. There's that one. Maybe we should go see if we can find that silly cat. Where in the heck could he be? Is he in the bathroom? Presley? Yeah, there's no place in here for him to hide. He's not in the bathtub. Not likely to take a bath either. Well, I think I'll grab the UFO and the catnip plate and just start looking for the man. He's not in this place, which he likes a lot. I thought for sure that after I didn't find him in a while that he'd be in this box, which he loves, but he's not. He's not under the little table. He's not under the bench. Presley! Presley? Oh, maybe down in the basement here. This is a possibility. Nope. Nope, nothing. He's not upstairs in his regular spot. I think I'm going to start shaking the food can and see what we get. Presley! Presley! There he comes. He was down in the living room for some reason. Well, for crying in the beer. Come on up here. Come on up here to your regular place. Let's get going. Here it is. Catnip for you. And a UFO for the viewers. There he is. And there he is. I knew he'd get up for the sound of the food, but I think he'd really rather eat. I've never done a test where I put, when he's hungry, put a bowl of food next to a bowl of catnip to see what he does. He's a big boy, says Amal, named Presley. By the way, sorry I left the stream because I was busy doing some things around the house. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. That's Cuphead Spartan. Yeah, yummy food, says Keyboard Cat Rest in Peace Legend. Look at him eating. He's breathing it in. There's a lot of ways to ingest that. I don't know if you can hear it. Go for it, Presley. Amal says, bro, definitely would win the biggest cat competition. Better than Garf. I think I'll play the piano here in a little while. We got to get him stoked up good so he can just sort of do his thing. Look at him. He's already ready to just take it easy in front of a painting of bento. It's a pretty good place to be. That's a good idea. Add 2 songs to the plush, Cuphead says. That's a good idea. Mike109K says, please get the catnip going here. Please, I'm Russ. Garfield, long lost brother. And this here's just a brother. He's not long lost. He knows where to get his chow. Hey, Presley. There's a lot of tail right there. A whole lot of tail. Give us a like if you have a spare finger there hanging around. That's me scraping up. Oh, God, he made a mess on the floor here. Presley. He's kind of a mess when he gets a hold of a plate of catnip, sets him off. So I'm going to gather up all of his spillings and put it in one little pile here and give it back to him. He'll eat it. Get that. Don't waste. Joyce Mann says, love you, Presley. Yeah. Give us a like if you have a spare finger. And if you're not already subscribed to this channel, please do it, because it makes us happy and makes our community bigger. And I think the original video now has almost 80 million hits, which is something, because sometimes when I see something on TV, they'll show something on the news and they'll say, oh, this is a big deal. It got 6 million hits. And I go, yeah, well. Jimmy Industries. Where's that? Jimmy Industries. Too cute, bro. Look at him. He's nursing the plate. He's looking. Is there something under it you might have missed? Well, Presley, maybe you just need to take a nap. This is where the trip starts. His trip. It'd be fun to take him to Hawaii on a vacation. Get him out on the beach there. Keyboard Cat Rest in Peace Legend says, you really thought I leaved? There's one little leaf of the miracle catnip there that I don't know if he's going to eat it or not. But here is, oh, look, there's a UFO coming onto the scene. Oh, he could get abducted. Wow. Look at, he's pretty much friends with the alien invaders. Aisha says, I'm Kazakhstan. That's a long ways away. And hello to that part of the world. We're all brothers and sisters and cat lovers and UFO wanderers. Cuphead Spartan says, everybody wants that singing toy. Yeah, well, we got to do something about that. Look at that. He doesn't even know what to do next. But I could give him the feather boa. Get it. Snap out of it. Say something. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Cat got your tongue. Yeah, I'm going to get this guy a partner. I got to start hitting the shelters and seeing who wants to be on TV. Not a Berserk. Hey, look at that. Wait a minute. $5 from Not a Berserk fan saying there's another $5 for the cat. Presley, can you say thank you? Thank you. Thank you, Berserk. Not Berserk. Hey, that's very generous. Thanks, man. That's $5 US. It goes a long ways to buying batteries for the UFO and to just buying canvas and paint and the things that we go through here, what we call consumables. Not money in the bank, but money we use up to keep the thing going. Oh, he loves the UFO. Thank you, Berserk. Not a berserk, I mean. I like that word berserk. Not a berserk fan. Berserk. You gotta like that. 6 people like that. Berserk donated that $5 to our cause. And we really do enjoy it. Do you have a bank account, Presley? Do you have a little place you can hide some money? He keeps cash. Sometimes he keeps it right under here. No. What'd you do? Spend it? One time he stole my debit card. We didn't know where the card was, and then the next day, like $600 worth of cat toys shows up at the front door from Amazon. He charged it all online and never said a word. Well, he doesn't say much anyway, whether he's stealing my money or not. Boy. Yeah, he's our man. Well, you know, we could just head up. We're only 17 minutes into this. Let's head up and work on a painting. I've got one outlined up there and ready to go. I think it should look pretty good. It's one of those ones where he has his eyes bugging out. You know how they do on the internet. I made a painting of his eyes bugging out. And then I did a little pencil drawing of it this morning, and then I wrote under it Bento, because that's who that cat was in that photo. And we're going to go up and use a few of the paints that I already squeezed out for this particular arrangement. And, excuse me, I already had one fried egg, one slice of Spam fried up a little crispy, and a piece of wheat toast with some mayonnaise. So, well, this guy is just, can you hear that purr? Yeah, we know he's happy now. He did show up, didn't he? We knew that. Let's go up to the studio and sling a little paint. Sling a little paint. All right, up we go. To a happy place where we paint happy cats and happy memes and a happy day. Look outside. That's blue sky, big trees, a beautiful view from the studio up here. Look at that, sunshine. We'll be thinking about planting some seedlings, or planting some seeds rather, and growing some seedlings, because garden time is coming. And boy, do we like that. All right, there I'm inverting the camera angle and seeing if I can get this in the tripod without changing my whole life here. Okay, that probably works. Now I'm gonna make some lines, some radiating lines. Oh yeah, Here's what we're doing. It's this guy. Look at him. And then we're writing under it the word bento. And what I'm going to do is, these radiating lines, including the ones on the eyeballs, I am going to put in with a Sharpie. Well, it's not a brand Sharpie, it's a Sharpie kind of look-alike. And here's this eye being BB Google. Does anybody know anything about the YouTube streamer called, oh geez, I can't remember now, but she's kind of my hero in a way. And she gets like millions of people liking and following her, which I would like to have more of. But there. Is that looking like anything yet? Not quite yet, but stand by. It's about to take off like a rocket. Like a G5, whatever that song was. See, there we go. Happy little letters next to happy little cats. So now let's let us, I think I'm going to put in some cat tone, just some background general cat tone, like with a sponge. And see what that looks like, see what that nets us. There's a sponge. It's got a little yellow on it already. I'm thinking, sure. So let's do a little yellow where Mr. Cat is. All right, we can see that. And here's a little yellow down here. Nice. And now I'm going to put a little bit of fluorescent orange in some of these radiating thingy bars. It should go in pretty fast. Huh? Huh? Uh-uh. Painting doesn't have to take forever. Time is money. And so, sometime I'm going to do a painting up here with a roller. And that'll be really fast. But we'll advertise that I'm the fastest painter in America that day. How's that looking? Not that great, is it? That's looking better. Yeah, look at that. So now these other in-between thingamabobbers, see, in the original, they're pink and green. But we don't have to do that. But let's look at the possibility of some green or some blue. There's some green. Yeah, that's looking pretty green right there. Bento. Get some green in there. Maybe a little blue. Just to kind of see. How's that looking? That's looking pretty darn explosives. That's chaos. Yeah, that's the way, Cuphead, that's the way you do it, that toy release. They make one. Actually, last time we did that toy, I made the first one. I actually did, and then sent it to them. They sent it to China. China made, I don't know how many thousand toys. And and there we were. Now it's time to maybe look at these letters that say the word bento and do something kind of dark with them. What's this, purple? Yeah. It's a nice bee. Look at that. There's the B. Here's the T. We put the Ben back in bento. Look at that. So now let's do something with those squirty out. Well, let's make a little pink nose for the sentimental kids. We'll bring it down into his lips and then maybe paint something over that. That's looking like a pretty good painting, actually. Look at that. That's looking mighty explosive. We need to get a little bit of that purple stuff up here. just around the guy. And something super orangish for the O. And some super orangish around B. Right? Yeah. So we're going to put a little just good old yeller in these. And then we'll paint some other color over them in spots. Got freckles. Nice. Well, maybe a little just of this weirdo blue. Getting pretty expressionistic, meaning sloppy. Mm-hmm. And now a little purple to just bring out that E. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah. Ooh, that's looking good. Right? I got to say that looking pretty good. This is one exploratory, wonderful composition. Look at that. You almost can't make a mistake. If you just get yourself in there, you just about can't make a mistake. Expect a miracle when you get yourself in your studio or wherever it is you create stuff. Expect a miracle. You just might get one. Right? Now, we're going to dark, super dark. Which in this case, today, means pure dioxazine purple. No chase, no sides. Straight up purple. And then we're going to do something like this with it. A little more. Do something like this with it. Nose holes or nostrils. That's looking pretty good. In fact, I think that's one of my favorite all-time cat paintings. Look at that. Boy, I don't want to mess it up. Is that possible? 64 likes, gotta like that. And maybe some pure red, not fluorescent, not fancy, not this or that, but just red. Like old school red, art school red, cadmium red. That could really change things here. And it does. And it does. I think I'm going to get a little white and do something with that E in the word bento. Clean it up a little, not a lot. That's looking kind of nice, I must say. Yeah. I'm going to stand way back. There's a little back slant to the letters. It's nice. Now a little of the dark, dark, dark. To give some outline to that. And there is something. I don't even know what. That's something else. That's a sloppy. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm going to stand back again. I think this thing's getting close. I'm not going to keep painting on it just to fill time. You got to give some respect to the painting itself. Yeah. Liking it. I think I might just put a little KC, the letters KC for keyword cat, after the word bento. In here. See? take that white part of that one eye and make it not so white. Not anything else a lot, but just not so white. Maybe like this. Sure. And a little bit of that same sort of stuff right there. And a green. Freckle. Excuse me. I didn't mean to sound like a stinking pig. Now I stand back again. Well, it's a painting that works for me. Just gonna stuff a little dark over right here. Maybe a little right here. Yeah. A little bit there. Sure. And something, to those eye beams. Those eye goinkers. What? Maybe just some pure, old-fashioned Pullman art school yellow. But we've already got that. No, we got that. Yeah, I was gonna need something up there. I guess some Cuckoo Boy orange, probably. And a little more of that. Why not? Why not? So now, we're going to sign this before we do anything else. So this one's going to be called Hey, it's still going. I didn't bump a bad button or something. Well, here we go. Here's the list of things we've been doing. Yesterday we did one called the Extreme Close-Up, which you see laying right there. It's a nice painting. Yep. That's number 69. And we're breaking another decade here. 70. And this is called Bento Whack. Because it's kind of whacked a little bit. Number 70. So over here, we sign 70. We'll sign Charlie 70 right here. All right? And oops, I tipped things the wrong way. Yeah. Pretty soon it's going to be nice enough to go outside with some spray paint and do some of this stuff outside, which is always fun. If you remember, a long time ago, we did some spray paint things of this on this live stream. Uh, so, gosh, I sure appreciate you people staying on the live stream from day to day. I recognize your names, and there's some new ones. And we do appreciate that. It takes viewers to make a stream viewed. So give us a like now if you have a chance with your like finger, because we're at 77. We could get to 100 before I put this away for the day and work on. I'm trying to package myself. I used to just be Charlie Schmidt artist, and then I was Charlie Schmidt graphic designer for many years. No art. And then I turned somehow it really fast into Charlie Schmidt keyboard cat. And that has really rattled some cages and changed life around here and been wonderful. And so now I'm segueing back to, don't forget about Charlie Schmidt artist and keyboard cat as part of that art. I'm not your normal meme maker. When I made that video in 1984 with Fatso, I didn't even know the word meme. Maybe it didn't even exist. I didn't have a computer. There wasn't an internet, and there wasn't a YouTube. So there's that. So I was sort of aiming for a target that I didn't even know might be out there in the future. So, do what you can. Don't let anything hold you back. Hey, look at that. We got 3 more likes. We're at 80. And for 100. I entered a funny video contest once, way back before people even had video cameras. And it was stationed KXLY TV here in Spokane, and they decided to have a funny home video contest. And so I entered this video of my nose, of me doing this thing with my nose. And I won first place, and I got to be on a thing called The Noon Show, which was pretty campy and hokey, and it was cool. And then they said that they would send the video to a Hollywood producer. And I joked on camera there and said, well, right when I leave here, I'm going and quitting any jobs or clients I have to make room for this producer world. And lo and behold, a couple of days later, I got a call from a guy named Bob Booker in Los Angeles. You can Google him. He was real. I think he's dead now. But what a great guy. He helped me so much. He saw value in me before I did, that's for sure. And so then it went to, I got a gig to do a late night TV show on ABC in Los Angeles for me and my wife, and we flew down and had a good time and made some money and got famous for a minute. And then later on, we got a job in England because, well, it's a long story, but anyway, somebody on the crew in the American show, then they worked in England and said, hey, let's get Charlie out here to do this nose thing in England. So they had me and my wife over to London at Christmas time, and it was just great. We had the time of our lives and felt like it couldn't get better. And then a few weeks later, it aired, and we were back in the U.S., and ad agencies started kind of like a bidding war over me representing their products in England and Germany and Sweden as a spokesperson with my nose. And so it turned into a really good job in England and Germany and Sweden for a company called Ab Marabou, and they make a candy that we eat here called Score, and there it's called Dime, D-I-M-E. In Germany, it's D-A-I-M. So anyway, things really have been going great since then. And then Keyboard Cat got famous. But anyway, here's the lesson. I entered that funny video contest at KXLY in Spokane here and won first place, and all these things happened, and here I am. And later on, I was doing a freelance design job for some people at that station. And they told me the truth is, the funny video contest, I was the only entry. So the only entry gets to be first place and then hits the jackpot in terms of your work getting out there from a Goonsburg sort of place like Spokane, right? and it's gotten a lot of, the Cat Band has taken off and gotten a whole lot of work representing products like TVs and hamburgers and games and pistachios and candy and you name it, and been in movies. And I think it's because, not just because it was a meme that got a lot of attention, it's for two other reasons. One, it's a meme that was there when algorithms weren't really the game, and it's one of the early old school true viral memes. And this is the most important thing, it's a meme that was cute. And I got that because somebody here said Keyboard Cat is so cute. And yeah, when you have something cute, people don't mind. Some people don't mind. They want to put it with their precious brand, like pistachios or candy, Starburst candy. But if it's a meme that's famous, but it's not cute, it's like something offensive or icky, then you might not get a lot of licensing out of it later on. You might be famous for a minute or in the history books, but not at the bank. So anyway, Game Chaser, yes, I remember you. Back again, USSR. So if there's a contest you could enter, and Keyboard Cat, rest in peace, legend. Well, there are so many things coming in, I can't keep up with them. Can you play it, please? And play what? Keyboard Cat, rest in. I saw a keyboard. Can you play it, please? Mother, blah, 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 blah. I saw a keyboard. Oh, somebody just wants me to play the keyboard. Keyboard Cat, rest in peace, legend. Says, I saw a keyboard. Could you play it, please? Well, of course. I don't know about the one up here in the studio. I have several keyboards running around up here on the loose. And, but we will. Look at that thing. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Look at that. It's juicy. Yeah, sure enough. Okay, there's the keyboard you saw. That's one you want. There also is this one. And I thought there was one over here. I guess not. Anyway, I'm going to go downstairs and play the red one because I think people like that. I'm no keyboardist, but I did get famous for a song on the keyboard. So you don't have to, I didn't go to music school or something. I never went to Juilliard. I can't even spell it. But I have a song out in the pop culture of this planet that nets me checks from BMI and ASCAP and other licensing peoples. Okay, here we go. Let's turn it on, see if the batteries are... Let's try that again. This thing has a rhythm box in it too. Let's see. How do you start it? How was that? Yikes. Well, my numbers went up a little. People like that. Boy, I'm some kind of musician. I actually did take piano lessons when I was in early primary school for about 10 minutes. And it was a weird thing because it was a weird thing. I don't know if I should tell the story. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. Let's go outside and look just for a minute that it is a beautiful day. There's double poopers, boots. Oh, look at that. Look at that sunshine. There's where Keyboard Cat sits a lot, out on the other side of this window and just gathers up the sun. But he smoked and crashed upstairs, or he nibbled and crashed upstairs, and that's where he's going to be for a while until he gets hungry. Let's see what there might be. There's a prop from a commercial I did for wood stoves. I made this 16-ton mock-up out of wood, and it's big. I mean, there's my foot. And then it was a film spot. They rolled film and dropped this thing on the stove to show how tough the stove was, and the stove broke. So we fixed it and dropped it more gently, slower, and then sped the film up in playback. Turned out my prop was pretty tough. Look at this. Is this beautiful or what? This is why you live in a place like this. Is there a CBGB downtown? I don't think so. But actually, there were some really weird and extreme punk clubs downtown.